Happy Mother's Day, and I thank you mothers so much for what you do. So I thought of just talking to a mother about some questions, simple things that we all go through. And I came up with the idea at the last minute, and I texted Sister Niha, First Lady of our church, and she agreed, and she's not well. But we are going to have a little talk for a few minutes. I'm sure it will be a blessing for us. Sister, would you please come up? Give her a hand, please. Lots of questions written down for you. First of all, thank you for what you do for your family as a mother, and being pastor's wife, and being to our church, what you do for our church. And we thank you. It is not so easy being a mother, taking care of the needs of the children, and attending to pastor's needs, working, and also meeting the needs of our church. So on behalf of our church, we thank you. Okay, my first question to you. What is the one thing that you do for the children satisfies you the most as a mother?
Okay, the one thing that I do that satisfies me the most that I do for the kids is just to pray without ceasing, and probably that's where I get the strength. The things that probably I cannot do, I know my Lord can do. The things where I cannot go, I know the Lord can go. The things where I cannot reach, I know that Lord can reach. He knows they're sitting and standing. So the best thing for me to do is every morning get up, pray for them, and give them in the Lord's hand.
So more than all that you do, cooking, taking care of them, when you pray, you feel satisfied.
Yes, of
that
course.
you pray.
Because physically I can feed them, and when I see their stomach full, it satisfies me. But spiritually, I can also help them with the help of my husband. But there are many areas that you cannot reach, and only prayers can help us, and only God can help us. So probably that is the best thing to do, to leave them in the Lord's hand, to bring them at the feet of the Lord.
Thank you. Do you have any regrets, and what advice can you give to the young mothers?
Yeah, there are many regrets actually, that you think that you can do a lot, and off late as now I'm not keeping well. So I feel really bad about that I cannot be as happy as I used to be, as active as I was. But those are the regrets. But then as advice, I don't think I can advise anybody. I can just suggest that the moms of the little one, that the world is dreadful, it's a wasteland. The world is going from worst to worst. Your kids are growing in there. The best thing to do is to pray for them, and to continuously pray for them. You're raising your kids in such a bad world that we need to equip them and teach them the Word of God.
Why do you think prayer is so important for the family? You said you pray, you feel satisfied. Why do you think a mother's prayer is so important for the family?
According to Isaiah 53, I think so, that whatever generation, I am in this generation, whatever I learned from the experience of my mom, it was the past generation. And what I will pass on to my generation is probably I want to show them a godly behavior, because this is what we are called for, that we are the children of God. We have to put on that behavior, I think so. Also in 2 Timothy talks about his mother and his grandmother, how they have influenced his life. And his life has been transformed because of his mom's prayer and his grandmother's prayer. So that is a big testimony we read in the Bible that encourages us to pray. And we have seen in our own lives our moms praying for us, my mother-in-law praying for us continuously, and that has helped us a lot.
Amen.
So,
what makes you feel honored as a mother at home?
oh my goodness. Recently we had a big thing going on in our house. What really makes me feel honored is that the kids are really growing in the Lord. They're not faking it, Sometimes they really fake it in front of us, and we are thinking that they are growing in the Lord. They may be pretending, but actually they're not like that. So genuinely grow in the Lord. That would be my advice to all the kids. Genuinely grow in the Lord, because that's the only thing that will keep you away from falling into any kind of trouble and the ditches. You know, there are lots of ditches in the world, and only the hand of the Lord can bring you out from that mighty clay.
Amen. Thank you so much for your time. I'm sure you're all blessed by the little pep talk.
Thank you so
And
much.
Thank you. Give her a hand, please. Thank you.